Hello everyone. This will be our 18th video on how to integrate multi-agent systems with AI for process and efficiency analysts to make their jobs easier.
Hi. Okay, we've already run the pilot. It worked well. But now that we're scaling it up to the rest of the company, I'm worried about something. How do I know the changes are still working just as well? Who's going to tell me before it gets out of hand?
And that's a normal concern. That's why the multi-agent system has a sub-agent dedicated entirely to this, the indicator monitor. It monitors in real time how everything is going once the plan begins to be executed on a larger scale. It's like having a radar constantly on, monitoring all critical business parameters.
And what exactly does it monitor?
All KPIs related to the improvement plan, response times to requests or incidents, productivity levels by team or process, error rates in execution or quality, associated costs, both direct and indirect, customer satisfaction index from surveys to complaints. It can even include specific metrics for each area depending on what needs to be improved, and it does so minute by minute, comparing against defined objectives and historical data to detect any significant deviations.
And how do I know if something is going beyond the stipulated parameters?
The system has configurable alerts that you can adapt to your needs. If, for example, conversion drops by more than 10%, or if a process takes longer than expected, the monitor detects it and triggers an automatic alert. This can be an email, a message in Teams, WhatsApp, or a direct notification on your dashboard. It can even be connected to ticketing systems to generate immediate action.
And does it only warn, or does it also suggest what to do?
Good question. Its main function is to warn, but it doesn't stop there. It works in conjunction with other subagents, such as the dynamic adjuster, which can intervene to correct in real time. The monitor tells you, there's a deviation here, and from there, the system evaluates whether it can apply an automatic correction or if it needs human validation before acting.
And does this work for multiple plans or strategies at once?
Yes, absolutely. You can monitor different projects, departments, or initiatives in parallel, each with its own indicators, thresholds, and objectives. And everything is centralized in a general dashboard where you can see the overall status at a glance or drill down into the details of each area. Additionally, you can apply filters, schedule automatic reports, and generate specific dashboards for each profile within the company.
That's very interesting to me. Because sometimes it's not all failures, just one link, and if you don't catch it in time, it drags down the others.
And that's precisely what this subagent prevents. It allows you to act quickly and accurately before the damage spreads. Not only does it keep the improvement under control, but it also gives you complete traceability of what's happening in real time, allowing you to make better decisions. This way, you avoid firefighting and stay on track.
And does this only apply to management or also to those responsible for each area?
All stakeholders have access, with varying levels of visibility. Additionally, you can define what types of alerts each person receives to avoid overloading those who don't need it with information. The sales team can receive different alerts than the operations team, for example. It's completely customizable based on each person's roles and responsibilities.
So it's like having an automatic control panel that alerts me if something goes wrong. Right?
Exactly. It's like having a digital operational watchdog, always attentive, always objective, tireless. And it doesn't just warn you, it also records, generates evidence, and helps build a culture of data-driven continuous improvement.
Perfect. And if something is detected, who will act to correct it?
That's the job of the next subagent, the dynamic adjuster. It corrects deviations on the fly without having to stop or restart the entire plan. It can even test alternative solutions in real time to see which one gives the best results. We'll talk about this agent in the next video.
I'm sure it's as interesting as the explanations you've given me in the previous videos. I want to know how the system reacts when something doesn't go as expected. I'd like to speak with someone to clarify a few questions I have about specific processes for my company. Can you put me in touch with someone?
If you have any questions or suggestions, just contact our expert Antonio Fresco Navacerrada on LinkedIn. He'll be able to answer any questions you may have. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to stay informed about how artificial intelligence can help improve the lives of people and companies.